Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. I am here to share with you a book haul. We have resorted to buying books. Yes. So as you may know, or maybe you don't know, I went to Houston this weekend. My first cousin's son was graduating from high school and they had a graduation party. We were invited to it. Yeah, yeah. I stopped at Half Price Books in Houston. Well, not Houston, in Pearland, Texas. And I want to share with you what I got. So I got the little roommate two books. He really likes Dave Pilkey, Pilkey. And so he doesn't have this Dogman Big Jim Begins, and he doesn't have this Cat Kid comic club. Now I just bought two Cat Kid books from him for him from the book fair that the school had, and they were $12.99 a piece. But they had buy one get one free. So that is what I got. So he has this one and this one. He doesn't like the Captain Underpants one at all. So I think he has the complete collection. I don't know. I used to try to go to the thrift store and get them. And they were on discount for, what was it? They had a discount, the big sale, up to 20% off everything. And so this book cost $5.99 and this book cost 5.19. So 5.99 and 5.19 still cheaper than one 12.99 buy one get one free book. And then I went to the clearance section, and in the clearance section, I might have lost my mind. Excuse the beeping. We are getting ready to into thunderstorm, hurricane warning, things like that. So they're sending these messages out constantly letting us know to be mindful of that, which I appreciate because if it starts raining real heavy, I have to get my son. So I went and got these books. Now I'm going to share with you one of the books that I did not get for myself, but I'm going to share with you all of them. As you all know, I am not a huge owl person, but let me tell you why I got it. I plan on doing a coloring event next year as well because coloring is making me very happy. Excuse me. So I decided to get. I want to have enough books. I have plenty of books now. I need to stop buying books because again, I'm buying too many craft supplies, not crafting fast enough, and thus no room. But this is Creative Haven Owl Coloring Book. And it has the copyright date of 2015. If you know the prices for these books, they are tend to be not super cheap, but this says $5.99 USA. They sell some Creative Haven books at Hobby Lobby for under $5. And so, look, someone did this. I'm just gonna do a quick flip through. They all have little owls on them, and I will craft with these and probably make cards out of it. I wanted you to see that it was no color pages and it was $2. Now remember, everything was discounted. So this was actually, let's see, $2, 160. I don't think I'm gonna go over that every time. I think it was a 20% off discount, maybe I don't know. But all of them were discounted, so that was $2. And then I got another Creative Haven one, which was this one, Futuristic Worlds. Very cool, weird looking kind of human being. And this is by Josh Carrington. This owl book doesn't say who's it by. Let's see. Marjorie Sarnat. And the only reason why I'm not doing a full on let's look at all the pages is because Deb from Deb Host Crafted Cottage mentioned that people are taking the images and that's not fair. That's not good. So I'm just doing a flip through to show you can see uh, that most of the pages are not colored. I do have one that the pages are colored in, and I guess I'll show you that picture. But like, look at this, very cool, very cool. And then the next book I got is, and that one was how much was this one? $2. And this one's $2 also. Curious Creatures. I think this is so adorable. It reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. And this is by Amy Weber, and it has perforated, and some of the pages have been torn out of this one. So, and this was $2. It's still a decent deal because these books normally are $5.99. And let's see what the copyright date is on this one. 2013. So maybe some of the older books are cheaper. Not sure. So look, this is pretty. Now, my only worry about the books that have perforated tears on them is that they could be torn. I've seen where people have taken apart their books and hole punch them. I am not a huge fan in destroying the books, though, so that's the only thing. And then I think that's the last Creative Haven book I got, but I also got more. So we got this one. This is called The Time Chamber by Daria Song, and this was $3. And this is the back of it. And this one's normally $15.99. I'm not sure how or why I'm addicted to expensive books, and this was in 2015. But apparently, I want the good stuff, and I've been looking for a few of the good books, just not expensive. Okay, so um, I thought this one along with the other one because it's like time pieces. The only thing about these books, and I think this one does have a color page in it. Nope, does not. The only thing about some of these more professional artist books versus like let's have some fun in color are double-sided pages, right? Like this is a whole image and this is a whole image. So that's something to be mindful of when you are buying books like that because, you know. And then I thought this was really cool. Um it's called Steampunk Halloween and it was $2. This was from 2018 and it also has tear on it. But I saw in here a card. This has something that she taped on it. Maybe she was going to color this one. I don't know. Is this a thing that people do with their books? I'm not sure. But look. So I would look. I'm going to look this red.com up and see. So it's redan.com and see how if this is still in existence. Please send me the next 6 issues for $30. That is a lot of money. Because although this is a cute book, it's not that many pages in here. I have an image like this, but I can't wait to use this one. Did I tell you who it was by? No, I didn't. It doesn't say who it's by, so I'm not sure. But we could always look them up. redan.com. You can look it up, and they have these little coloring books. Very fun. Okay. So when will we see colorings out of this one? Not for a while, because I want to get organized and put some stuff up, like make room and get rid of stuff. So this is called Mermaid Coloring, and this is a Chartwell book, and it's made by. This may actually be an AI. This is an AI coloring book, probably. I'm gonna tell you why. Because one of the images in this coloring book I colored before from another set of coloring pages. More than 100 pages to color, and usually a lot of from a lot what heard a lot of people say, a lot of coloring books that have a bunch of images in it are not truly your colors. I have this image right here. I've used this image before. It says, let's see, it says with their beauty. So it doesn't say who made it, right? So let's look on the back. It's by Chartwell Books. And this image I've colored before in a previous coloring setting. So, and it says this is, yeah, Quarto. Notice that Quarto is and it's a 2024. So let's see, it says all stock designs at Shutterstock, printed in China, and it doesn't say who drew it. It says designer is Kate Sinclair, and that, I don't know if that means that she drew everything. I don't think that's what it means, but I could be wrong. So let's see. So I have an image similar to this one that I've colored. I can't wait to color some of these images though, because we're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a funky good time. We got a male, what is it? Male made. It's a few in here. I'm trying to get to that. This is the picture. If you all remember, I've colored this picture before. I made her hair green and yellow and blue. Let's just another image in here that I've colored as well in previous things. So I was like, okay, this might be this one. I colored her and fussy cut her out and glued her onto something else. Yep. So that's that. And then we have the color, the tarot card. It was $2, and it's by Igloo Books. And let's see if someone actually drew. They have like one name, or if it's a group of people. Cause it's a few book companies that have a group of people making coloring books, right? This is cover design by Chris Stanley. It's made in 2021. Interior designs by Charlie Wood Penn. Edited by Luke Peterson. Excuse me, please. I've had a few issues where he was sick or needed something and I couldn't be reached because I was making a video, I was live streaming or something, and they couldn't reach me. And I just felt like, mom of the year. So I do apologize if that beeping disturbs you, but it's easier for me to get messages when I can hit a phone versus not. But yeah, so this is some tarot cards. I don't know what any of these mean, but I thought the pictures were really nice and cool. And then we have this, the Cat Whimsy. Oh, let's see how much this one. This one was $2. So this one is called the Cat Whimsy. We have 50 patterns. And it says complete art therapy coloring books. Now this cover is like one of those smooth kind of covers. So it could be a print on demand coloring book. Yeah, I actually think it's probably an Amazon print on demand coloring book because the outside feels different. And this is, it says cover and page design by Cool Journals Studio 2015. It doesn't have a real name of a person that has made it, but it's a bunch of cats in here. These cats look like they getting ready to attack us. Yep, see? And they're all kind of mandala images, but I thought that'd be really cool to cut up and color and do something with. A bunch of little funky, weird looking kitty cats. And then, last but not least, I got this one, Pretty Patterns to Paint. And this was $4. It says more than 25 whimsical poster sized patterns to paint and color. And this is by Walter Foster. And so you can see this was made in 2015 16. This is published by Walter Foster Publishing, and it's a quarto book. These books, they tell you this is what you need to do, this is how you do it. I don't know what hatching is, but it gives us information. It says color mixing, stippling. So, some coloring books give you more stuff than others. And this image, I think, is this image right here. It reminds me of Delusions. Look at this. poinsettias, maybe. I won't show you all the pages, but you can do your own doodling on there. These look like Zen tangles. I think that's why I got it because I was like, ooh, I could color one of these and cut it up and make it into a car. So, yep, that's what I got from books, Half Price Books. I'm so glad they're still in business. It's really good that people can drop their stuff off there and we could reap the benefits. The only bad part about Half Price Books is that I feel like the person that drops off the stuff does not get um, as much in return as you probably think you're gonna get, and that's the sad part. Anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. Oh, my whole total was only $31 for all of these books. $31 and 15 cents, and that was with the tax included. So this I feel like was a fun book haul, and we got plenty of books. My son will go through these books before I even color one picture. So anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you have a great time. Until next time, happy crafting.